All right, I'm going to give a go at the Guardian's Cryptic Crossword for Wednesday, December 6th, set by Tramp. I got pretty far on Monday and Tuesday, so let's hope we don't see a big rise in difficulty today. One across, Summit Meetings Introduction, up to nation to be prepared. I wonder if it could be a summit or some famous mountain. Meetings introduction is M. Up to nation to be prepared. So, yes, and then I think up to nation has to be anagrammed after the M. Yes, I was thinking of a specific summit, but it is mountaintop. Well, that's a good start, and some lovely beginning letters here. Complaint of woman in the club, dawn with good point. 7, 8. Where's the definition? Is it a complaint or is it a good point? Although I'm thinking dawn with good point could be G and maybe an E for east or N for north, GN ending in the club. No, I need more on that. Dark here, problem getting top off underwear. Could it just simply be under? No, I don't think it can be, but problem getting top off. Oh, I think a problem can be a sum, a maths problem, and its top off would be And then is there a 3-letter word for, the umbra. Yes, and bra. I don't exactly know what an umbra is, but I think it's something to do with when there's a solar eclipse. Isn't there a penumbra as well? I'm pretty confident about that without knowing the exact meaning. We'll see if the letters agree. Consider fiddle, wife and husband after sex. So wife is usually W, husband H, and after sex, consider fiddle. Consider. No, turn over, think about, take into account, and then fiddle, both. No, not getting that. Acting in clip to hide program's finale. Acting could be a word meaning acting as in temporary, and then in a word for clip, which could of course be a verb, you hide the end of program, which is the E. Acting. No, I'm going to need more on that too. Hummer's discharge could be from this dog whistle. Well, do they want us to think about a Humvee? But could it just be tune and then from a dog and then you go, no. Well, after that great start, I have to throw the brakes on. Take a large loaf still kept in this. I'm not sure what this could be. I'm not seeing any indicators of an anagram, although we do have a P, which could be coming from kept, and still kept, loaf, still kept. We're looking for 15 letters. No, that's not enough. Oh boy, all right, let's go back to the crosses. We have a nice B here. Clean before getting messy. Clean could be scrub. And I think getting and buy can be synonymous. Like I acquired it by such and such. Good at getting. I'm not sure, but messy could be scrubby. That would give us, a consider, fiddle, maybe try. It could be toy, but I'm thinking try. Try something, fiddle. I'm also then thinking of tryst, ST, but I don't see the, no. All right, stop working, cruise abroad. Stop working, cruise abroad. No, not getting that either. Soldier in British Army primarily, so about I would think is BA. Carrying kit. One passing out. Well, soldiers pass out, but I think this is going to be somebody becoming unconscious. No. Investigation of Nick. Police cleared guards. Wow. Not getting that. Okay, bite lip. That must be a double definition. Lip, of course, can be cheek, something you say. That's cutting. Bite. Chew. No, nothing coming to me on that. Oh, how about 7 down? Working in country, live over lake. Working in country. So lake can be L, or maybe the, excuse me, the whole thing is a specific lake. But I'm wondering if it could be working. Well, working can be on, which could go in the short country name. Boy, there's a lot of ways to read that, so I'm not too sure. All right, moving on. Rides here with you once around motorway, then stop. I'm thinking the definition is rides here, and it's some place like a taxi rank, or it could be a fun fair where you have rides. Once around motorway could be MI for the M1, then stops. No. Oh goodness. A bundle of nerves to turn old car around. Bundle of nerves. No. Double parking in front of one in street. Well, parking is P, so double parking could be PP. Well, that seems unlikely in a four-letter word to end in PP, but then in front of, so maybe it's P, I, a spit would sort of fit the wordplay. If I can get my keyboard to work, there we go. So street is ST, and then inside of it we have P in front of I. But how is that double? That doesn't seem right, but I'll leave it for now. Let's try 20 down. Now, aim, parting shot. Aim, parting shot. Sounds like a word for aim inside a word for shot. And it means now? No, I'm not getting that. Chair backs to contain ultimate in sick bags. Well, the ultimate in sick is the K. And chair backs. I'm thinking something like sacks could be bags, and then chair goes back. No. Yeah, but I'm thinking something like that. Bags. Of course, bags can be a verb. Oh boy, I'm doing very badly after that start. Old joke to admire is clear. Something like transparent. I'm thinking, is the definition clear? And then old can be O. A joke could be a pun or some other short word for a rib tickler. And then maybe a word to admire. No, I'm not getting that either. Could 17 down have an O? White bishop completely supporting opening from queen, we hear. Opening from queen. It's not capitalized, but could it be the beginning of a Queen song? And then white, opening from queen. If it is an O, maybe starts with to or who. And the bishop completely supporting. Well, I wonder if B followed by all supporting an opening, like a something ball. No, not getting that either. Let me get rid of that O. Spare afternoon is for retiring, one often found in bed. Well, I'm going to guess it's something in a flower bed. Spare, And then afternoon is PM, and if it's retiring, it could be MP. I wonder if it could be, and then one, and then often found in bed. What flower? Maybe it just ends in MP. So what's a word for spare? Well, extra. Extramp, is that a word? I don't think so. Spare. Or spare can also be a verb. The English language is wonderful. I wonder what's the best language for cryptic crosswords that gives you the most scope for wordplay. Has anyone ever studied that? Sad daughter, which is usually D, carrying books, which can be OT or NT, Old Testament, New Testament, did cry, did cry. I'm not sure what the sad, unless it's blue followed by D would give you an ED ending, did cry. Boy, I'm just not firing on any cylinders this morning. What might get put on sweet girl can seem wrong. Oh, I think often the trick is to know where to divide the clue. And I think if the definition is what might get put on sweet or dessert, and it's an anagram of girl can seem, and I see there's some kind of cream in there. Oh, and also ing. Something cream. What is that? Let me put in the cream and the ing. What's left over? RL, and oh no, not the R, the L and S, and another E. Yeah, I'm not sure now about that. Yeah, I'm going to sip my coffee and maybe doodle on some paper here and see what I can find. Okay, I did, just by writing it down, work it out that we have the word single. Now, I'm familiar with buying double cream to use for desserts, but I did look up on Wikipedia, and it says cream or single cream in the UK is poured over puddings, used in sauces, and added to coffee. So, yeah, I mean, just not familiar with that, but that makes sense. So now we have some final letters, including an M for 6 down. Oh, and we also, I think, have another P. So take a large loaf, still kept in this. Well, of course, it could be a still for producing alcohol, but where would you keep a loaf? In a bread bin or a bread box? But with this P, oh, no, I cannot think of anything for that. Now our white bishop, oh, I need to get rid of that. Oops, IMP. We do end in an L, and I did think it might be ball. White, so the bishop completely is ball. But then supporting opening from queen, we hear. But then the definition would be white. Yeah, I'm not sure. Something ball meaning white. Or maybe we just put a W. Oh yeah, maybe we have a W. So white bishop completely is that, and that supports an opening. And then maybe the whole thing is from queen we hear. Low ball. I don't know. Now 22, the old joke to admire is clear, would begin with a W. I don't really like that. No. All right. Let's see. We looked at all the acrosses. Yes, without much luck. Now this long one, complaint, excuse me, of women in the club. Dawn. Dawn could simply be morning. Oh, yes. Well, I'm thinking it's morning sickness. So in the club, I think is a English slang for being pregnant. And so a complaint, illness that might affect a woman who's pregnant is morning sickness. So dawn is definitely morning. I think good is being used as a synonym for sick in the modern patois of the youngsters. And then a point, I think Ness, we think of it as being loch, a lake, Loch Ness, but I think it is also a geographical point or headland. So that should be useful. Now bite, lip has that G. I'm going to pause and finish my coffee and think about that one. Yes, so it's actually lip in the sense of the lip of a cup, just like the or the mug I drank my coffee from. And so edge, and if something has a bite to it, it might have a bit of an edge. It's a little loosey-goosey, I think, that cluing, but I got it, I suppose. I can't complain too much. Working in country, live or live over lake. Having an S as the second letter is interesting. But still not getting it. All right. Acting in clip to hide program's finale. Not getting that. Ooh, I thought I did this one, but we had another clubs. Yeah. Voices in golf clubs, not quiet. Well, not quiet could be forte, meaning F. Golf clubs, wedges, irons, quite like irons. Oh, of course, again, they could be misleading, as golf might simply be G, and then a word for clubs, or I think clubs can also be C in bridge notation. But G and C don't really go well together. But maybe we put something for voices in between the G and the C, and we get not quiet. No. Leaves out of date old tin cans. Leaves out of date. I think it's going to mean leaves, as in passes on or something like that. Out of date. Out of date. Oh, could be passé actually. But then S-O-N for old tin cans. Yeah, not getting that either. Oh, actually, I think tin is SN, right? I'm going to have to pause and double check that. And old is O, and so if the symbol for tin is canned by or contained by SN, then we have the O in the middle, something like that. Let me pause and check that. Yeah, tin is SN, so I'm happy enough with that. We shall see later. Now our chair backs to contain ultimate and sick bags. Oh, takes. Yeah, to bag something is to take it, and it's seat going backwards and containing the last letter of sick. All right. Spare afternoon is for retiring. Yeah, and I need to get rid of these. Is for retiring one often found in bed. Well, I can't really get my PM backwards MP anywhere there now. One often found in bed. Well, let me think about. Oh, I did think of freesia, and honestly, I wouldn't have known how to spell it. Free is spare. Afternoon is, I suppose, afternoon is just being abbreviated as A, and then IS, and then you reverse those to get SIA. Yeah, I suppose. Leave plant out. So I think like passes on, it's just something for leave, like set off. Yeah, to plant something, to set it. And I suppose if out and off can be thought of as synonyms in some context. I can't immediately think of one, but yeah, but we'll assume that's right. A bundle of nerves to turn old car around. I'm thinking of. Oh no, I was thinking of sciatica, but now I'm thinking maybe spinal something. I think, yeah, to spin is to turn, and then maybe old car turns around at the end. Like, so we have O. A car ending in LA. Spinal something. Yeah, maybe it's just, it actually is an old car. Corolla. Trying to think back. Austin's something or other. But I'm pretty sure about a bundle of nerves is a spinal something. Okay, I'm going to have a cheeky look at Wikipedia and see if there's a spinal something. Well, there is the spinal cord. Oh, it's an anagram of old car. Yes, yeah. I missed that. I think some phrases like old car are just so natural that it's hard to spot they could be anagrammed. I also have to, I realized the other day when I was doing one of these crosswords, for just a little bit of a side note here, I really don't like clues where you end up having to use multiple different techniques. So here we had to use a synonym for turn and then an anagram. I don't know, what do you think? Is it okay to mix and match, like following a recipe, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of something else, and then come up with the word through wordplay? I don't know. I suppose by nature I prefer things to be neat and tidy. All right, back to the crossword. So now our white bishop, opening from queen, we hear begins with C. White bishop. Was not expecting that. Oh, I haven't looked at this one before. Bent rich mob, must be an anagram of rich mob, like diamonds. I suppose it ends in icy, which leaves HMOB to dispose of. Oh, rhombic. Yeah, so it's the shape like a rhombus. All right. Now our sad daughter did cry. Oh, I think it might be blubbed. I did think blue earlier in D for daughter, but I didn't realize that the carrying the books means that and it's a sort of a bit of a cheek that the B stands for books, and there are two of them, therefore it's books and blubbed. All right, boy, this is like pulling teeth today. Now aim, parting shot. I do probably need to double check why spit is double. The only thing I can think of is a double take can be similar to a spit take, but no, I haven't looked at this one either. European, which is usually E. Nurse, missing section, to come into operation. Could it just simply be the word nurse missing one of its letters? Come into operation. I'm thinking like EN. I know there's inure that we had in a crossword recently. Does enure mean something? I'm going to have to check that. And I'll also take a look at spit. Yeah, so enure, which is I think the more common in Britain spelling of inure, not only does it mean to cause someone or something to become accustomed to, but it does mean for something to come into operation or into effect. And then I was looking up spit. I didn't find any meanings that were like a double. But then I realized, oh yeah, if you say someone is their spitting image, they're a double of you, and that is often abbreviated to, oh, you're the spit of so and so. So I think that's correct. Ooh, now we have a very useful B something M in a 6 down. Something album. Oh, photograph album. But I'm not sure where the wordplay is coming from. I think it could be phonograph, but I think it has to be a photograph album. Take a large loaf, still kept in this. I do not get that at all, other than something can be kept in a photograph album. Is it some British slang? Loaf for a still, of course, can be a still picture. Take a large loaf, still. No, not getting that. I am, because it's so long, I'm going to use the check this. It seems to be correct. Very interesting. All right, I think I've looked at all of the clues now. Let's go back up, stop working. So that could be something off, and then cruise abroad could be not sail off, but so I think it's a double definition. Cruise abroad. Log off. Yeah, not getting it. Our soldier in the British Army, primarily carrying kit. What is another word for their kit? Oh, of course, it could be any kind of kit. It could be a football strip. No. Investigation of Nick. Police cleared guards. I'm wondering if that is a cryptic way of saying remove the outer letters of a word for police. Is that possible? Investigation. Thinking of Snoop or no. Rides here with you once around motorway, then stops. I am thinking it is something for where you will find rides. And so you once around motorway. Of course, with can be W. And then U could it just simply be the letter U in text speak? Oh, it could be you once, an old word for you, like thou or thee. And that goes around motorway. Then stops, is the then part of the wordplay, or is it just and then a word for stops? I'm thinking this might end in S. Rides here. No, so does 8 down? 8 down could end in S if it means voices. But I also thought it might be G and C, meaning not quiet. Oh boy. Old joke to admire is clear. No, not getting that one either. Let me pause a moment and think about that. Well, I ended up looking up synonyms of clear, and I was really thinking this would be a word like transparent, but I saw exonerate as in to clear someone of a charge, and I realized that ex is an old, as in an ex girlfriend or ex something or other. One is a joke, as in that's a good one. Now that's a bit of a stretch, I think, to use joke to clue one. Like old number to admire might have been better, but anyway, that would make it too easy for us, I suppose. And to admire is to rate. And I think that's maybe more Britishism to say, oh, yes, I really rate him or her or them. All right. Um, oh, I just realized looking now, of course, C something E has to be Q, which sounds like the opening from the Queen, or from the word Queen, Q, and it was B over all. So at least that's something. And the cue ball is the white ball in snooker. Oh my goodness, I nearly have all of the bottom section done. I just need now aim parting shot. Now aim parting shot. No, I've no idea what that could be. Parting in hair, maybe, or yeah, again, maybe something for aim in the middle of something for shot. A shot, of course, could be a drink or someone who is shot. No, not getting it. I think in the interest of time, I'm going to go ahead and reveal this one. Trendy. All right. So I suppose if something is very now, it is trendy. Aim. Oh, the aim is the end. What is the end in mind? And the word for shot is try. I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a try. Wow, that is very, very difficult. All right. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. W. Consider. Fiddle. Wife and husband after sex. Consider. No, I'm not getting that. I'm going to go ahead and reveal that one too. Toy with. Okay, so there's the wife. There's the husband after it. Okay. So to consider is to toy with. Fiddle is to toy, I suppose. toy with someone, fiddle with them. I don't know. That is very difficult. Acting in clip, to hide, programs, finale. Yeah, let me look up synonyms of acting. Funnily enough, as soon as I started typing it in, the word interim came to mind. And so it's in, IN, and then trim is clip, hiding the end of program, and you get interim. Stop working, cruise abroad. I'm just thinking of take off. Let's check that. No. So, oh, it's not off. How about out? Stop working. Time out. Now it has to be something for cruise. So I'm going to go ahead and reveal that. Trip out. Trip out. Well, I can see the cruise abroad, but stop working. I suppose if... Is it to do with a fuse is tripped, trip out? Oh, I don't like that at all. Let's look at 14 now. Oh, seeing the H now from toy with, I see theme parks. So let's work out how that might work. Rides here, okay. With you once around motorway. Yeah, you once is the, around M for motorway, and then I suppose stops is parks. Yeah, that makes sense. So our voices in golf clubs not quiet does end in S, so maybe it is voices. Voices as in speaks, speaks up, states. But then in golf clubs, not quiet. Maybe the F are maybe something for not and then P for quiet. Voices. No, not getting that. Our investigation. Oh, hold on, let me try 5 down. Actually, it should be easier with the letters we have. Hummer's discharge could be from this dog whistle. Oh, a Hummer, I think, can be a B. So, well, but that doesn't help me because I don't see where honey could fit in. Now I'm going to go ahead and reveal that one too. Tailpipe. Well, I guess it is a Hummer as in a Humvee, and they're... No, Hummer's discharge could be from this dog whistle. I suppose whistle is pipe, and a dog is tail. I sort of see it, but I think that one is missing that certainty, or just the accuracy of it, that when you finish it you know exactly why it is right. It's very possible I am missing something here in that definition, but I just think they're saying the discharge from a Humvee could be from a tailpipe, and somehow we're supposed to get tailpipe from dog whistle. No, not getting it. Investigation of Nick. Police cleared guards. An investigation. I'm thinking of a word beginning with P. Let me pause and think about that. No, nothing is coming to me, so I'm going to have to reveal that one too. Ah, probe, of course, but now how does this police investigation of is probe? Nick, police, cleared guards. Well, Nick, of course, is jail, but I think also maybe here. No, I'm not. I'm not seeing that one as well. I think I may have to retire from crossword solving. Um, let's see. Voices in golf clubs, not quiet. Voices. No, I'm going to reveal that one too. Utters. Oh, putters without the P. Yes, yeah, I definitely should have got that one. I've seen clues in that format before. Not meaning to remove a letter from them. Ah, yes. Disappointed with myself for that one. Some of the others, not so much. Now, our soldier, I see the word brigadier would fit. So I think, yeah, soldiers brigadier. British Army primarily is B and A, which surround rig, our kit, so it's carrying the rig. And then one passing out is ADIER. I don't get that. No, I don't see that at all, but let's go ahead and check it. It is correct. All right, it occurs to me that we have not had a hidden clue today, unless I missed it. And we don't have one here. Working in country, live or live over lake. Working in country, live over lake. I do think it might be a lake, but no, not getting it, so let's reveal that one. Usable, so if it's working, it's usable. Okay, country is US. And live, or USA, actually, I think USA. Live, oh, to live is to be, and it's around the L for lake. Oh my goodness. Yeah, very poor showing by me today after a good start with mountaintop, but then it was downhill from the mountaintop. Let me go ahead and check all the other ones. Yeah, they do seem to be correct. Of course, a lot of them I gave up on and had the page reveal it. All right, well, disappointing, but I think on every journey you're going to have setbacks and you just have to keep on pushing. That's the lesson for today. Thank you for watching and have a great day.